Recently, there's been a number of hate crimes aimed at Muslims because of the actions of violent, extreme Islamists. Now, as a result, there was a duo on YouTube who wanted to make a statement about religious doctrine. What they wanted to basically prove is that if you take the Bible or you take the Quran, you can probably find pretty violent verses in both of them. Take a look at their experiment.
Als u mijn verordeningen verwerpt en als uw ziel van mijn bepalingen walgt, u zult dan het vlees van uw eigen zonen eten en het vlees van uw eigen dochters zult u eten. Want ik sta niet toe dat een vrouw onderwijs geeft. Dan moet u haar hand afhakken. Laat uw oog haar niet ontzien. Wanneer een man met een andere man slaapt, zij moeten zeker tot de dood gebracht worden.
Wat is jullie eerste reactie? Klinkt echt belachelijk.
Nou, ik wist eigenlijk helemaal niet dat dit ook erin stond.
Hoe kan je hierin geloven? Ongelooflijk vind ik dat eigenlijk.
Handen afhakken en zo, ja, zo zijn zij blijkbaar, maar ik...
Nou, dan hebben we een kleine verrassing voor jou. Want deze prachtige zinnen uit de Qur'an, die kwamen gewoon rustig uit de Bijbel.
What the fuck? Serieus?
Ja, wat de hel.
Zo, dat had ik niet gedacht. Nee? Dat had ik echt niet gedacht, nee.
Ach, mooi verwoorden. Dit is echt ziek. Dit is echt ziek.
What I love about that video, and you should definitely watch the full video, the Dutch YouTubers are known as Dit Is Normaal. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but that's what they call themselves.
Sounded good to me.
You guys should check it out. And what I love about it is the humility that the participants had after they were called out. And a lot of them were like, oh, wow, I guess I had these preconceived notions, these prejudices that I was completely unaware of. And I really respected that, because a lot of people in the United States right now are so closed-minded and they refuse to believe that religious doctrine is very contradictory, regardless of whether you're a Christian or if you're a Jew or if you're a Muslim. And so if you take religious doctrine and you interpret it literally and you're a fundamentalist, well, you are in favor of all sorts of violent acts. And yes, if you want to have a discussion about which religion is leading to the most acts of violence at this very moment, yeah, we see Islamic extremism as a huge problem. But that's not to say that because Muslims follow this religious text, they're all evil, they're all bad, and we should watch out for every single one of them. That's my take on it. Jaclyn, what do you think? Make your point.
I totally agree with everything that you said, and I love this video because for a long time I've actually wanted to bring parts of the Bible to people that, you know, the parts that they try to gloss over and pretend don't exist and have them react to it. I never really thought of comparing it to the Qur'an. And I like this video a lot, but one issue that I have with it is like the reactions that people are giving to it.
Mm-hmm.
They feel as though it's defending Islam instead of showing that Christianity is almost just as bad, you know, as if you look at the bad parts of it. So I want people to kind of look at this video and keep in mind exactly what you said, that the fundamentals of a lot of modern religions are not good.
They're not good. And another thing to keep in mind is, regardless of what religion someone comes from, the vast majority of people in that religious group have never even read the religious doctrine. Right? They were born into that religion, and so by default, they're kind of forced to believe it, but they're not really told the truth about what their religious doctrine contains. Look, I grew up Christian, and I didn't know about the bad parts of the Bible until I was way older, actually read the Bible and realized, oh my God, this isn't what they taught me in Sunday school. So again, it's all about the way that religious doctrine is interpreted. Tony, make your point.
Well, I think that if you showed people like a Ziggy cartoon and told them that it was the Quran or the Bible, they wouldn't know, because most people, I've never read the Bible. I went to, I was raised Catholic, and, I don't remember anything from it, but I do know that both of these things, like the Quran and the Bible, they're written thousands of years ago, and there's a lot of terrible shit. You can bleep that. In both of them.
Yep.
And so I think, we all like to forget, and we all like to think we're better than other people, depending on what we believe in. And I think that they both have all their problems.
That's
and
exactly
I think
right.
that, I loved the video. I thought it was great.
It was really good. Great experiment. Now, where does your moral compass evolve from? I don't know if you're religious now, Tony. I know that Jaclyn's an atheist, I'm an atheist, and a question that we get quite a bit is, from religious people specifically, is, well, if you're not religious, where do you get your morality from? So I'm really curious to hear your answers. While you think about that, Jaclyn, let me know.
I'm offended, first of all, that they use the word evolve. Just kidding. Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of people who are religious like to cite their religion as the basis for their morality, which I think is almost kind of silly, because like what we were just saying, the fundamentals of a lot of these religions are pretty terrible. So if you follow them, you wouldn't be viewed, at least by modern standards, as a very moral person at all. So a lot of these people use some inherent morality, which I would like to call secular morality, to filter through these religious holy books to cherry pick the parts that they think are good. So what are you using to be able to do that? So there's something already within you that's able to do that, and I think it's pretty much just based off of culture and the society that you grew up in, and how you were raised, and your family's teachings and what you've learned. I mean, like it's more of a nurture type of thing.
Yeah, I feel like morality is very much tied to empathy. And if you have the ability to empathize, you have the ability to be a moral person, because you can put yourself in someone else's shoes and really understand what it's like to be treated in a certain way. So how do I judge whether or not something is right or wrong? I put myself in the other person's shoes and I see whether or not I would like being treated in one way or another. And also, it's just common sense, right? Like, don't murder people, don't hurt people, don't steal from people. Those are not things that I need to rely on religion to really fully understand. Tony, what about you?
Well, I like to think that my moral compass, it's formed from all the TV shows that I watch.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
So whatever, I'm watching Sons of Anarchy, that's the way I...
That jacks his ass, by the way.
Oh, man. You know what I mean? No, I think that, life, I think your moral compass comes through how you live your life. And, we're all making mistakes. I'm going to make a lot more mistakes, but it's what you do and you learn from your wrongs that make you a good person. And I think, like you said, like your family, your friends, the people you surround yourself with, those all help you develop a moral compass. And, I'm just a good dude.
Yeah, I mean, I think that it has to do with who you are as a person, but also just your ability to learn from past mistakes and want to be a good person, right?
Yeah.
I don't think people are inherently evil and they have to rely on religion to correct their wrongs. I think people are usually good and they want to do the right thing, and we're a product of our environment. Anyway, tell us what you guys think about this. Where did you develop your morality from? And also, what do you make of this experiment? Do you think that it was a good experiment, or do you think that it's an unfair interpretation of Christianity? Comment in the section below. Tell us what you think, and we'll see you soon. Hey guys, I have an awesome new announcement for you. Turns out that The Point will be hosted on the video platform Watchable.com. All you have to do is go to Watchable.com and search for The Point, and boom, you'll see our videos, you'll see our content, and we really want to make sure that The Point is available on all these different and awesome, great platforms. So take a look, tell us what you think, and we'll see you soon.